Hello and welcome to Lansdowne, and we are live. It's World Cup qualifying draw day, and this is the live watch along. David Dunn here, joined by Conor McAvoy and Martin Prendergast. Join us. Well, you already have joined us anyway. Well, you're very welcome, folks, to a live watch along. It's the first one. We've never done this before, so I don't really know what's going on. How it works is very simple. We are all here. We're watching the FIFA draw on our copyright alert on our mobile phones, and basically we're going to talk about it. We're going to get your comments about it. We are live wherever you're watching. You're more than welcome wherever you are around the world. Tell us what you think. We're going to have comments coming throughout the whole broadcast as well. So we won't sort of wait and go to a comments bit. It'll be live. It'll be interactive as we go, and we'll see how we are doing, lads. Very welcome. Martin has a very funny microphone today.
Thanks, Dave.
No problem. There's an intro. Haven't seen you for. Are you? Is he real, Conor? Is he real? We haven't seen him for a while. Can we touch him?
Don't know. The beard's gone. The mic's fucked. I think he's gone to the dogs.
Ready for Christmas. You don't see Santa and me in the same room. No, good to be back on, lads. And yeah, I'm doing what everyone else in Ireland's probably doing now, or Irish football fans certainly, is kind of taking an early break from work to be able to watch the World Cup draw. So I thought I'd join you for this watch along, see who we get, and see where we're on holiday next year in September, October, and November. Very busy end of the year, isn't it? It's going to be mad busy.
That's it, isn't it?
Possibly June.
Yeah, we're going to find out who we're playing. Obviously, we're obviously going to find out where we're traveling to, and where basically Lansdowne is going to be going live from. So yeah, lads, we're just gonna chill out. We've got some. I don't know who she is. On the thing, Infantino, infamous. He was banging on there. I don't think we've got any of the sound on, lads. Have we? Or
no, we haven't.
No, I don't want to listen. So I'd say
we are all gay. We are all refugees. All this shit. Yes, folks, we are live. We are uncensored. So say what you want to a degree. Should we read out what we need to know? This is from Aidan Fitzmaurice in The Independent.
Go on ahead, then. Go on ahead, son.
I will. So when is the draw on? The draw is supposed to be on 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock Central European time, where our good friend and writer, James Agnew, is. He's in Switzerland at the moment. There's going to be some beautiful pictures, actually. But it's 12 o'clock European time, so obviously 11 o'clock our time. So knowing FIFA, it'll probably start about 1 p.m. our time. It is on FIFA.com, but don't watch it on FIFA.com, or do, and have it on mute like we are, and then kind of listen to us. So where will Ireland be? We're going to be third seeds. How many teams qualify for the World Cup? Adding 3 sides to the European section means 16 national teams from UEFA will go to the finals. So handy route for lesser likes like Ireland. Not really. Only the 12 group winners qualify automatically. The 12 runners-up go into a 16-team playoff in March 2026, along with 4 Nations League sides. What are our chances? A World Cup ranking of 60th has rated Ireland 28th of the European teams to at least finish in the top 2 in the group and effectively move up 12 places in the space of one campaign looks a very big ask. Assuming the current top 12 in Europe win their groups, Ireland would have to do better than the likes of Sweden, Poland, Greece, and Serbia. But at least we have the luxury of being in a 14 group, which offers better odds of qualification, one less trip. Now, Conor, I'm going to get you to explain this because this has changed. That was the plan, but as they have done with behind closed doors elements of the draw, FIFA have thrown a spanner in the works. That late change was made to suit teams in the Nations League playoffs. The FAI and Hallgrimsson have been working off the basis of being guaranteed to be in a 4-team group, a consequence of being involved in the March playoffs, where we play Bulgaria, but that is not going to happen. And then it just kind of go off in different types of draws, whatever. So why did that happen? So when did that happen, Conor? That was sort of a little bit behind the
strange, isn't it? It kind of just went under the radar. Never really. I'd imagine they informed everyone, but it wasn't really published out there on social media. So I don't know actually when it happened, but it happened in the last few weeks as such, I'd imagine. But it means that we can now get into a 5-team group, although it's still very unlikely. there is a small chance that we could get into a group with the likes of England and Wales, our old people we always draw. So if there's anyone else that
It's to do with the
we
maths,
always
isn't it?
draw,
It's to do with the
what are you
maths of
saying,
it,
Brendan?
like the amount of teams going into it, and then the dates. Obviously, June is available, and then some teams are in the March playoffs, and some teams aren't. So it just equates into that. It's like a knockout with a knockout in a way, but it's again a bit of a curveball that they've thrown in late, isn't it? UEFA, FIFA. So that's just what they're at the whole time.
They did that in 2010, didn't they? For the 2010 World Cup, where they weren't supposed to be seeded, but then when you had, I think, France and Portugal in there, they went, yeah, we better seed these. That is some.
It'd be interesting. I have a theory. I think we'll hopefully get a good draw. I mean, look, what it means for us though is we have to. We're not in a qualifying position, are we? Nations League. So we are coming in. We've got to be first or second in our group. We don't have the backup thing basically. So unless again teams qualify who are already in the Nations League and got through that way. So and then it filters down in the ways that we would get an opportunity, but it's very, very unlikely. They want the big teams there, of course, at these World Cups.
Yeah.
FIFA will want Ireland at it though, because they know Irish fans will travel. So that's what I'm hoping.
Well, it's the Irish. It's the Irish.
They're heating the ball at the moment. They're either heating it or freezing it, Dave. What do you reckon they're doing with the balls? Heating or freezing them?
Fondling. Fondling. We got some comments coming in there. P. Ireland, good man, P. Ireland. Come on, you boys in green. New that's the wrong 2026 World Cup logo in your thumbnail, by the way. Though, admittedly, the official one is rather shite. It's not about. It's about the Owen Cassidy, go on, lads. Go on, Owen. Thank you for joining us. Kai Watkins. Connor, any good left backs coming through because I can't be watching O'Dowda in 2026? Good man, Kai.
Oh, Martin. I wouldn't take that if I was you.
Fired.
What's your opinion on that, Martin? Will Callum O'Dowda be there in 2026 when we qualify?
I would think with Seamus being a doubt now, like, you know, how old Seamus going to be then? We're going to need a captain. So
2026.
O'Dowda.
I think Captain O'Dowda.
Captain O'Dowda.
Not a chance of Dave being captain.
Captain Titanic, more like it. Edward Helm, good man, Edward. Morning, hope you get a favourable draw. Thank you very much. He's the future brother-in-law, basically. Rob, hey lads, tuned in while packing orders here. Come on, you boys in green. Thank you, Rob, for joining us. John Sullivan, hi, Connor, Dave, and Martin. What's your opinions on Romeo?
I can chuckle.
I am fucking. I get.
He's just trying to wind you up, Dave.
I ain't playing those games, John. Too early. Had to catch up pretty darn early in the AM to catch out Davey D. Adam, thank you for joining us, though, John. Adam McCall, good morning, all. Mister, go on, fellas. And he reckons we're guaranteed to get France. What time is the draw? It's supposed to be now, be Maher, but it's probably going to be, 1 o'clock before we get anywhere started. They're going through all the teams now in the European section. So we're on Germany. So obviously we're going through pot 1. El Pablo, Josh Akinpong from Chelsea eligible. Connor.
Yeah, he is.
Fair enough.
See,
that's why we have Connor. You see that in-depth analysis. Tell me about any particular countries you're looking forward to. Greece to avoid. I don't want to go back to Greece. I don't want to go back to Athens.
I'd love a trip to Greece in September time. Martin, lovely weather. Trip to Greece. Wouldn't mind it. Would you?
Well, I wouldn't mind it now.
Well, if somebody had have bothered going to Greece this year, Connor, you would realise why we don't want to go back to Greece.
You always have to give them a second or maybe third chance.
There's a slight chance we'll get England and we can do the whole weekend, I think, again. I mean,
no thanks.
I'd like to do England. Yeah, I'd like to do England.
I wouldn't mind getting England if we get the team in pot 2. That's like Slovakia or something. But
yeah,
if they give us the easiest team in pot 1, then we get the hardest team in pot 2, I'll be raging. I wouldn't mind getting England or Spain. I know it's very unlikely to get England because they're not in the playoffs in the Nations League, but Spain are. So if we got Spain, you'd hope that we get a team in pot 2 that they would be comfortably, and it'll be a shootout between us and them.
Okay, here we go, lads.
So this is pot 1 they're doing now, isn't it?
They're doing pot 1. Guys, keep your comments coming in. We are live, and we're going to be live in For the fullness of time. So have your say, leave a comment, get involved.
I was at the obviously the West London dinner last night, and we were having a chat about it. A lot of lads seemed interested in possibly going to Slovakia again. Obviously, want somewhere new, but Austria as well. Nice little trip. But you have to think as well that time of year, September, October, November. You want somewhere kind of handy to get to, good transport links and everything. So, you know, it's a horrible time of year. That November one as well will be cold, but we did it there against Austria before in a bit of a wintry time, didn't we? With James McLean, your favourite player, Dave.
Should have had a second one, if I remember correctly. I was pissed.
Yeah.
I assume we are on pot 3, Kieran. Yes, we are, Kieran. You are correct. Going back to Tom's question, great question, by the way. And keep your questions coming in. We're going through. Tom. Yeah, no, keep them coming in, guys. We want this is Irish football's most interactive podcast. But yeah, one for me. I'd like England. Want to avoid Greece. I'd love Liechtenstein or San Marino. I don't want Gibraltar or Malta because I've been there. Just from a completely selfish point of view. John Buckley doesn't want England. But John, we could do the whole festival of football that we did. Lansdowne Roar style, isn't that right, Martin?
That's right.
You're selfish. You're the most selfish people
we
I've
could
ever
recover.
met.
But we could do them this time. We could keep 10 men on the fucking pitch. John O'Sullivan. Did you see Neil Farrugia scoring, Dave? A nice GAA and a good, nice goal, sorry, that is, and a performance. Neil Farrugia. Yeah, actually was very good. What? Who was the lad? It was a Kenny, was it? That made it 3-0. Gorgeous finish, wasn't it? Just dropped the shoulder.
Great goal. Brilliant goal.
Oh, super.
They were brilliant last night.
Oh, yeah, they were excellent. They looked proper. Like, I think this whole thing of, the fact that the season has finished up early, like they're nice and fresh, aren't they? By the way, 12 minutes in, we've got 1,000 people watching us live. 11 o'clock in the morning. Thank you so much. That was brilliant. Keep coming. You're all welcome. Here's one for you, Martin. Graham Lee. Is the playoff part of the season ticket?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So the March 23rd match, home to Bulgaria, which I think is an evening kickoff, 7:45. That's going to be the first game of the 2025 season ticket. And then you'll have a game in June, and then you'll have September, October, November. So 5 games total should be.
As Martin says through his his tin cannon string there.
He's very upset at my mic. Everybody.
I am a perfectionist.
Horrible book you are, Dave.
Listen, I have to keep both of you in check. I'm like the headmaster. That's got a bit of a kinky undertone. Actually, maybe that's we won't go there. Oh, Cassie, Achimpong is eligible but doubt he's interested. Conor, is he interested?
I don't know. He plays for England at the moment, so I don't know.
No, he's not interested. So, Graham Lee, thanks you, Martin.
Very welcome.
Actually, should probably thank me because I'm the one that asked you the question. But yeah, we're through pot 1. So how are we looking there? We've got. Do you know what? I'm getting old.
It doesn't make any sense at all. Half of this. Group B is headed by Switzerland. Group H, Austria, and then it's all teams who winner of Portugal, Denmark, and things like that. So it's all to do with everything else that's going on. Obviously, Nations League, things like that.
What part is Denmark in? They broke my fucking heart. They're in pot 2, I think, are they? No, they're in pot 1.
No. Oh, yeah, pot 1, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Connor's had enough, has he? He's left.
It's mad though, isn't it? Like, these draws just, which World Cup's this? First one was 1930, so I'm not going to do the maths straight away. But why do they just have to keep messing around with a draw? It's just very simple, isn't it? They've got it down, and all right, we change. This isn't the first World Cup since the Nations League's been in place, so I just don't understand. They always have to mess around with it and make it complicated and unfan friendly. 39 goals. What do you think, Dave, of the Saudi World Cup? Happy with that? You going there?
doesn't make a difference anymore. Let's be honest, it doesn't make a blind bit of fucking difference, does it anymore? No, I mean they shouldn't be hosting the World Cup there. It's clearly sports washing, but whatever. Unfortunately, these things get normalized. But it's like you shouldn't have been in Qatar. You had all the stories about the slave labor. Uh, what was it? One of the things said, "Don't be gay." Was that a quote I heard? Just don't be gay in Qatar. Things like that. And then you've got, yeah, no, don't worry, we're gonna have beer. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna make special exemption. And then literally day before, 48 hours before the ball was even kicked, no beer.
Yeah.
What you're
And
dealing
the
with.
armband thing as well. I mean, you spoke about it really well in one of the previous episodes about the
Thank you.
wokeism in football and
Yeah, it's too
the
much.
armband and things like that. Yeah. So,
But this is the thing with football is that I'm tired of it now. I'm tired of the wokeism. Like, just have no to like have an inclusive message. Everybody's welcome. That's it.
yeah, no to discrimination. Don't discriminate against
That's
anyone.
the one. No discrimination. That covers everything, and then just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because it's absolute, like, you're turning around and you're saying we're LGBT friendly, blah blah blah, but then you're having it in a country where you can be killed for it, or you can be sentenced, you can be flogged to death for it, or whatever. It's just football. It's all completely fucking. It's all bollocks now, isn't it? Like, it's nothing makes nothing is any. It's all just, it's not even. What's the word I'm looking for? It's just tokenism, complete tokenism. Got some more comments coming in. Kieran, the travel between matches will be a nightmare as well. The cities seem to be very disconnected from each other. It's a funny story there, Kieran. Remember when I was in Washington DC, and I looked at the map. I was like, right, we're gonna get a tour bus, and we're gonna go around. And what we'll do is we'll get off there, we'll walk there, we get the tour bus there, and then it's only when you realize when you go to each thing that, like, each monument is miles apart, because in America everything is just miles apart. So yeah, the USA, you've never been there, is vast. So the
country.
Great country. I love America, but yeah, there's no trains. The trains are shit. Amtrak. I remember I was actually talking to this girl from New Jersey, and I was having a bit of crack. I was having fun anyway, and then she didn't appreciate my pot shots, but I said to her that the train travel in America is so bad that when I got the train from New York City to Washington DC, by the time I got off, I had jet lag. I just thought it was a good jape. She didn't. She blocked me after that.
Horrible. By the way, they're on the pot. They're on the pot now.
They're on the pot. What you're gonna say? Pot.
Well,
they're on drugs.
Hungry. So pot 2, hungry.
Anyone else's draw a bit laggy.
Yeah, keeps dropping out as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep coming in and out. Is it being shown on YouTube?
No, FIFA.com or FIFA Plus. Mine works very well, by the way.
Oh, look at you. You probably got exclusive rights.
Microphone sounds lovely. More comments coming in. B Maher. Yeah, so sorry, Kieran, just on that, you'll be flying everywhere. And God knows how it'll work. Because remember USA 94, Ireland were based in Florida and New Jersey. And basically there was 2 matches in New Jersey, 2 in Florida, because we played the Dutch in Florida as well. And we played Italy and Norway in New Jersey. So I don't know if they do it in that way. You're in blocks, although they were miles apart. Or will you'll have a match in Canada, one in Mexico, and the other in. It's all academic, lads, isn't it? Because you got to fly everywhere. Everything's flying.
Yeah.
I remember having to get to from New York to Niagara Falls. Brilliant, by the way. And flew from LaGuardia, which is the internal airport, to Newark. Sorry, not Newark, Buffalo Airport, and then got a taxi over. Like, there's no train. Mad. B Maher, it was €7 for a non-alcoholic Budweiser in Qatar. Jesus. About the same in America, by the way.
Official sponsor. Budweiser. That was the thing back in 2002 where they had they made, like it looked like you were drinking beer in the stands, because even if you had a Coke, they would serve it to you in a Budweiser cup. That was very commercial. that World Cup.
That was
especially.
obviously a sweetheart deal.
Slovakia are the first team out in pot 2.
So pot 2, lads, it's taking shape here. Obviously, pot 3, guys. If you're keeping count at home, pot 3 is what we're in. So after this one, it gets serious.
They're in Group A with World Cup and I think a winner and quarterfinal 4. I think that could be Italy or Germany, I believe.
Give me 2 seconds, chaps. Conor, take it away. I'm getting more coffee, by the way. Paul Carney, he says the USA visa expires next summer. Hope to renew for the 2026 World Cup. Good man, Paul. Take it away, Conor. Go on.
No, it's just they're in the middle of the draw here, and in Group A, the pot 2 team that came out was Slovakia, and then the Group B is Sweden. But I believe the Switzerland-Sweden group we cannot be drawn into.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, unless it's one of them 1% chance ones we can get into that group.
Yeah, because these first few groups are the 14 groups, aren't they? Looking at it there. So
yeah.
Well,
that is 14. Oh, it is right. But because Sweden aren't in a playoff, aren't they? And no, Switzerland aren't.
What's the
Switzerland was one like England that it was very unlikely to draw in a 14 group, but Switzerland have ended up in one. So, oh Jesus, Greece are in a 14 group. Greece are in Group C.
No, not Greece, please, for fuck's sakes.
The annoying thing for me is just it makes the draw so much harder to finish top 2 if Greece are in it.
No.
So have you worked out Group A is quarterfinal 4? Who's that then? Do we know this?
Come on, Conor.
Very complicated, isn't it? This.
Do you remember back in the days when it was 2 teams qualified automatically? That was it. Now, I know the Soviet Union breaking up made it a little bit more complicated. Well, it didn't actually. It just meant you had matches earlier. Remember, for World Cup 94, that was the first post-Soviet Union World Cup. Well, proper anyway. I suppose Euro 92 was, but, you know, there was still a lot of figuring out. And they had games before Euro 92. It was gas. I think we played Latvia and Albania. Yeah, we did, didn't we? Played Latvia and Albania in May. Beat Albania 2-0 and Latvia 4-0, I remember. Mick McCarthy's last game for Ireland at home. It was a bit mad. And then they said, right, we'll bring in the playoffs for France 98.
It used to be a lot better as well when the draw was on. Like I know they're doing live streaming right now, but it just keeps dropping in and out. And it should be a bigger thing, shouldn't it? It should be a... It used to be on Sport, didn't it?
It's on RTE. Yeah, it used to be, yeah. It's on RTE news channel, by the way.
The news channel, yeah. Okay.
Danny Mullen, this draws a farce of Nations League stuff deciding the pots. John O'Sullivan, hopefully a favourable and a good draw. Looking forward to it now. Good man, John. Thank you Thank you all for joining us, by the way. And Danny Mullen again. Group C is your favourite then, Dave? Yeah, I know, right? Fuck's sakes. William O'Sullivan, let the famous Shamrock Rovers represent Ireland.
Italy, Germany is Group A. Denmark or Portugal. The loser of Denmark, Portugal is Group C. The winner of France, Croatia is Group D. The winner of Spain, Holland is Group E. The winner of Denmark, Portugal, Group F. And the loser of Spain, Netherlands is Group G. So it's awkward.
I mean, look, in the 5-team group, Group H is looking all right. Austria and Romania. I wouldn't have a problem with
Romania
that.
Romania are still decent though, but like, just don't give us... This will be my day ruined now if we get someone hard.
So we're
going to get out. We'll get a somewhat difficult-ish draw no matter what.
Yeah.
But we don't want to get one that's like a Norway where you're really up against it before it even starts.
I want to go to
Norway. Norway haven't performed at all at international level, but they do have Martin Odegaard and Erling Haaland and Sanderberg and if that young Musa fella, like they have a very strong squad, but it's just we soulless trying now if we get a tough draw. By the time the World Cup comes around, if we are in a 14 group, we won't start next September. You'd hope that a number of these young lads will have broken into the squad, but that's just all if, buts, and maybes, and
right,
we can't promise it now.
Right, lads. Final team, pot 2. After this, if you're watching at home, By the way, 1,500 of you watching us live on Friday morning. Thank you so much. Brilliant as always, the Roar faithful. After this, then it's pot 3. We're on pot 3. So, squeaky bum time. I'm getting nervous, lads. I'm going to go grab my coffee now. That is it.
Everyone put in the comments which group they want us to be in.
Conor, Group A, who's that again, you think?
It's Germany and Italy. The winners of Germany, Italy.
Okay, and the other one, C?
C is the losers of Denmark, Portugal.
And what was the other one?
Okay. So just Ireland.
D is France, Croatia winner.
Just looking there, lads. On your feed, Ireland. It's now on Albania. What's on your feed?
Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Ireland.
Okay, so I'll announce it first.
No, don't
right.
spoil it on us. I'll kill you, man.
Well, someone has to fucking announce.
No, you can just wait like literally 4 or 5 seconds.
Finland now scoring that goal against us, and they didn't show the fucking team. We got against them. John O'Sullivan, Greece, Dave. Yeah, I know. Owen Cassidy is kind of our most informed striker currently. I think he is. Martin, is he?
Yeah.
The North. Conor's country there.
Are they pot 3?
Yeah. We can't get him. That would have been a Conor McAvoy derby.
Yeah. That was the
your
one
derby?
we're all coming to stay. We're all going to come and stay at Connor's.
Yep. RUC banging down the door. Oh, Israel. Ooh. Jesus.
Put yourself on mute when it's about to come out, Ireland, Dave, so you don't spoil it on us.
Just see if we just go like that. All right.
Ah,
Here we go, lads. Here we go. Right. So here we are. Pot 3. We can come out any one of these, right? I don't even know what the little rules are anymore. I don't care anymore. But we can come out in any one of these. Here we are.
put us in group A, come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is actually quite exciting now.
Ooh. Squeaky bum time.
Who's putting out?
Pot 3.
Come on. Who is it? Who's it gone to?
Who was it?
Northern Ireland.
Martin, you're ahead. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm ahead now. Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm the host. I'm ahead. I have to be ahead. Northern Ireland. They go into
Northern Ireland getting the best group. Guarantee we're going to be in this group B.
Switzerland, Sweden. Pleasant to go to, a nightmare to get out of. They're in pot 1. Or sorry, Group A. Northern Ireland have quarterfinal 4. Slovakia.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I think Northern Ireland, that's the German group, I think, possibly, isn't it? Group A.
Right,
Germany
shut
or
up.
Italy.
Slovenia. Next team out, Slovenia. I don't want Belgium or Wales, Jesus. Who is she? And who's he?
He's Mr. FIFA.
Comments have gone eerily quiet. Everyone's watching. Everyone's
very nervous
watching.
now, aren't they?
Yeah, 1,600 of you watching us here. By the way, guys, thank you so much. Here we go.
Right, we don't want this one, do we? We don't want Greek. We don't want Greece.
Scotland.
Wow.
So Scotland.
I mean, like, my phone's pinging away here. People are saying
we dodged Greece.
Yeah.
We dodged Greece. Yes.
A lot of people saying they want H. H is the ideal one now, they reckon.
Will it be Ukraine?
To me.
Finland. Finland have quarterfinal 2. Ukraine. That's another 4 group team
So
gone.
D group. Was it this one? D now. Oh, that. I don't know where I am.
Christ, I'm so nervous. E could be Turkey. Oh, not Turkey. Oh, for God's sakes, not Turkey. I have to go over in a bulletproof vest. I'll be getting a taxi. And Conor, I'll have to protect you. I love you over there.
Finland are in G.
Bosnia. So Group E is winner quarterfinal 2. Turkey. We've avoided the Turks. So it's going to be either
Wales, Belgium, England.
Oh shit! They're going into H. What's going on here? They've changed
No,
it.
they're mixing up. You pick the group after.
Oh, I thought
I thought
that's what they were doing. I thought they were doing that, and then I thought they were going in.
We could get England. We can get Wales.
I am Sean. Sorry, Israel. Where will Israel go? Sorry, guys, I got a bit excited there because I thought they were doing that and then doing the groups, but then I thought they were doing numerically. So, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean. I'm just getting
your favorite band in sync. And who's over there from the FAI, Dave? Is it?
I don't think there's anyone over. They're having a thing in Abbottstown. Genuinely.
Oh. Right.
Israel going to Group I.
Oh, so we can get Belgium, Wales,
FYR Macedonia. I hope that bloke out there that annoys is watching. Macedonia, no North Macedonia. They go into group.
We can still be in the foregroup.
Belgium. So Belgium, Wales, Macedonia in Group J. So we can get England. Still, we can get England. Oh, God. Here we go. Is this us? Ireland.
Yeah.
Iceland. It's Iceland.
Oh, it's fucking hell. You want to Specsavers?
I can't see.
Iceland, yeah. Jesus.
I keep forgetting because he changes sometimes to go Republic, sometimes to go Ireland.
This is very exciting because we could go into the 14 group still, can't we? And we can still.
Yeah, I'm bringing my phone close to my face. Not Turkey. Although I've never been to Turkey. Here we go. This is Albania.
Hungry. We might have to be in a 4-1, is it? Or not? Oh, keep slamming me out.
Stop trying to guess, Martin. Just enjoy the ride, baby. I gave up.
Albania.
Yeah, I just said Albania.
I'm sorry.
Albania have England and Serbia. We cannot get England. We can get Czech Republic, Hungary, or Turkey. Czech Republic, Hungary, or Turkey. Georgia. Come on, Group E. Connor's going to have to get his calculator.
Yeah.
So,
toes out, counting.
The Republic of Ireland will be going into either Group F with Hungary in quarterfinal 3 or Group L with Czech Republic quarterfinal 2.
1-1 winner between Spain, the Netherlands, and Turkey in Group E.
Are we getting hungry, lads?
I don't know. I
think
can hear your audio in the background, Conor.
Hungry. We've got
Sorry.
Hungary. We do own laptops, by the way. Yeah, we're on laptops.
It's Hungary. We're in Group F, 14 group. It's confirmed. The Republic of Ireland have been drawn with Hungary.
Hungary, jeez, I will take that, lads. I don't know about you.
Take that.
Wasn't with that. Come on, lads. Yeah. Come on.
And Portugal, Denmark.
Portugal or Denmark. It'll be the winner of that, so most likely Portugal. We've drawn with them at home under Stephen Kenny. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Spirit of Matt Holland.
Portugal, Denmark.
I'm happy with that.
That's not. We finally have the boys in green.
We're heading to the World Cup, lads. See you there.
Portugal, Denmark.
Okay, so Raw Faithful, we're a little bit closer.
Well,
let's
hear
your
who we get in this last one, isn't it?
Let's hear your comments.
That's a good. I'm happy with that so far.
My manager's from Hungary. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck them. They're ours now.
There we go. The old football hooligan. Okay, let me get this. There you go.
Right, get your mortgage application, remortgage application in now, or your loans in now. We're off to America.
So just as you can see down the bottom right, folks, for joining us, it's a very crude graphic, but whatever. Group F. We've got Portugal or Denmark, Hungary, and you got the Republic of Ireland. I will update that. Sorry, it's just live there. So let's see. Let's catch up with some of the comments. Oh yeah, I just saw that. Dude, these lads don't have laptops. Josh Hennessy. Hi, Conor. My name is Josh Hennessy, Irish foosball captain. Good man, Josh. Thank you for watching. Yes, I did get the groups wrong, Sean. New York, it's going to be Denmark, isn't it? Yes, you're actually right. We'll definitely take the Danes on, says Kieran. That's who we got. We did dodge England, says B. Maher. Kieran Foster. Do these lads not own laptops? Yes, we're watching on the laptop. We're broadcasting on the laptop. Don't have two laptops. Ed M. Give us Hungary. We got Hungary. Cormac Keane, we've got Hungary. Daniel Brown, we've got Hungary. B. Maher, Group F. Portugal or Denmark. Daniel Mullen, which is true. Happy with that, says End. We're happy. Are you happy? Tell us. My manate is... Not sure what that's about. Kieran Foster, haha, cheers. Good man, Kieran. Dennis Jenkins, happy enough. Hungary, a result, says Kieran. B. Maher, my manager is from Hungary. Nate Fitzpatrick, we're most likely going for second, so Hungary aren't a bad draw. Kieran Foster, come on, Denmark. Nathan Fitzpatrick, do we get a pot 4 team or pot 5 team? Well, we got pot 4. So we want Denmark. We've got Denmark. And home form would be vital, says Shauna Carroll. Sammy Smodic.
The Sammy Smodic's derby.
It is. Paul Carney, Lisbon is always a fun trip. I have an excuse to dig out my old Figo shirt. Hopefully not. Josh Rogan, hi, I'm the vice captain of the Irish football team. Good luck to the boys in green. Thank you, Josh, for watching, and best luck to you guys as well. Kieran Foster, Jesus, lads. Sean Urquhart, can't complain too much there, Kieran Foster. Take back my laptop jibe.
Yeah, very sensitive.
Don't be saying anything about our laptops. Nah, good man, Kieran. It's all a good fun. Everything's a good fun here. We don't take anything too personal. 2,000 people watching us live, by the way, folks. We've hit the 2,000 people. Thank you so much. We have got, just in case you're watching, you're probably just catching up, no problem. So we will read out some comments, folks, for those of you watching us from the beginning.
Just some breaking news. Some more good news. Finazaz Championship Player of the Month.
Yay!
Right again, as per usual. Dave, never doubt me, but
you're picking me out
because you doubt me. Martin never doubts me, isn't that right, Martin?
No.
Pick out the Brit
like
with
that.
shit, Mike.
We're like that. You're just a nuisance around here these days.
Can we get a 4-pot team? Yes. So sorry, folks. Some comments will be coming in because they'll just be joining us. So those of you with us, be patient, please. Thank you. I will be calling out some comments like that. Old dude 420 hungry. Let's be having you. Good man, old dude. So guys, it's confirmed. We're gonna get the 4th team in now, and then we'll have the group completed. So Portugal, Denmark, Hungary, ourselves, and
it has to be, it's the winner of Portugal Denmark, by the way. It's not like a 50-50. It's whoever wins in the Nations League tie in March is who we will face. You'd think Portugal on paper would probably win that, but Denmark actually have a very good side. And if anyone remembers watching them during the Euros, they actually play lovely football. They're a good footballing side, and we know what Portugal can be like, very hit and miss.
So who's pot 4? Who can we get in pot 4, lads? We got pot 4 there.
Hold on.
Azerbaijan. Cyprus.
I'll go to the tweet I made ages.
Estonia.
From the initial one, do you remember the initial one where it was just the 4 teams? From the 4 teams we can get, it is Estonia, Kosovo, Cyprus, Bulgaria, Belarus, Armenia, Faroe Islands. So on paper, I would say probably Kosovo are probably the best out of them because they have a few decent players playing at a decent level. Armenia are always okay, and I think Estonia, Bulgaria, Faroe Islands, Belarus should probably be.
I want Faroe Islands. I want to go to the Faroes.
Faroes.
Yeah. But do you want to go to the Faroe Islands as well?
Yeah, been there before. It's good.
Dum-dum-dum.
And everyone in the comments, put in your prediction now. Right now, early prediction, where do we finish in this group? I'm thinking first. Nah, I think we should be finishing second now. Hungary don't scare me.
I reckon third.
You are. We beat them
Yeah,
at home.
yeah,
High powered
yeah.
last minute winner. We already beat them once. We're in their head.
Yeah, we were blessed in that one as well. So here we go. Here is pot 4 coming out now, guys. We're going to find out. Hopefully, we might find out straight away. We might be the last one coming out.
It's good as well that we're in a 4-team group. I think good. So we know September, October, November. That's when we know our games are going to be.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't do it at the top because bit weird doing a live one early morning. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button there. We'd really appreciate that. Over on YouTube, we're trying to grow that. And also, you want to head over to Conor at Rep Tracker on Twitter. And you can also follow Lansdowne Road and Lansdowne Roar on Twitter. And you have our Facebook page. And we also have lansdowneroar.ie for any live podcasts. This is what we do, by the way. If you haven't watched this before, we do these sort of things. And we'll go to all these games, please God. We'll be going to Portugal. We'll be going to Denmark. Whoever wins. We'll be going to Hungary and whoever.
No. You said you're going to Portugal and Denmark. So
yeah, I might too.
You've still got to do them trips.
Fuck off.
Even if Ireland aren't there.
My bank manager won't allow it. What's the best draw we can get? I reckon Faroe Islands. We can't get Luxembourg. That's a shame because I'd like to go to Luxembourg. A friend of mine's from Luxembourg as well.
Luxembourg and Kosovo are out now already, so we can't get them.
Belarus. Who can Belarus get?
Ours. They're one of the 4 teams. Oh, well, Luxembourg got drawn into a 4-team. They weren't meant to be initially, so look, we could have got Luxembourg.
Belarus, that's a dodgy travel one, isn't it? That won't even be played in Poland, will it? Be played in Hungary, I think.
Where did Northern Ireland play them in Luxembourg, didn't it? Was it Luxembourg to play them?
I thought it was Hungary. Because I know Hungary are a bit. Because obviously, is it Belyashenko? Is that his name? He's like the last dictator in Europe. Azerbaijan, where are they going to go?
I don't get this. Why the Luxembourg initially were meant to go into a 5-team group, and then they switched some others. Maybe just do the first couple have to go into a 4-team group, but Azerbaijan will go into a 4-team group as well. So maybe we could just get anyone.
With me, honest to God, I gave up. I gave up trying to work it out. FIFA will always just allegedly just change the rules just to suit their own narratives.
It's fair. All the teams are left are all teams that you would expect us to beat. Azerbaijan. So there'll be one more team going to Group B in the 4, and then it'll be our group of 4. But we don't know who's actually going to go to a 5-team group if they skip it like they did.
Can they be Bulgaria again? It could be.
Yeah, because they're in the Nations League.
Lithuania.
Us, yeah.
Lithuania. Who are they going? Where are they going?
Go on, tell us how you're going to work this out.
Be better if I had sound on, but we would get done for copyright. Group G, Lithuania. Group G, so we can get Bulgaria, Armenia, Kazakhstan, Estonia, Faroe Islands, Latvia, and Cyprus. I've been to none of those countries before, although hopefully we'll be to Bulgaria in March.
Cormac, no, we don't. No, we don't, Cormac.
No, don't Cormac. You're in the illusion.
There's a comment for you there, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Good man, Emmanuel.
Cyprus, here we go.
Cyprus, would it be Cyprus?
No, it can't be. Because they'd go into Group B, because there's still another Group E team that has to.
Pot H. Loads of comments coming here, guys. Please keep them coming in.
I don't know.
If we do get, well, we obviously have Portugal. I hope Portugal will be in Lisbon. I hope it's somewhere big, easy.
Estonia. Baltics, lads? Anyone? Fancy? I'd love to go to Estonia. Nope, Group I. So it's Bulgaria, Armenia, Kazakhstan. Not Kazakhstan. Nothing against the place, but I'd be like, it's fucking China and Russia. Like, it's. Woo.
By the way, Dave, if we wanted to go off what the initial thing is for the 14 groups, which I'd imagine it'll either be Bulgaria, Faroe Islands, or sorry, my stream just crashed there again. Bulgaria, Armenia, or Faroe Islands.
Okay, I'll take
But-
Armenia's ball ache.
Don't take my word for it because I don't have a clue what these people are doing here. To be honest, I don't think they know themselves.
No.
Kazakhstan,
Oh, thank
are
God.
they going to a 5? Are they going to
J.
a 5-team group?
Yeah, gone to J. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd
So-
imagine it's reverting back to either Estonia or not Estonia. We'll either get Bulgaria or Faroe Islands, but this is just a ball because I don't understand what's going on here, to be honest. But
Bulgaria. It's going to be
Come on,
Bulgaria, isn't it?
I don't mind getting to Bulgaria again, to be honest. Like,
At least we'll know what they're about.
yeah, we know their shit. Like, any team that loses 5-0 to Northern Ireland, we should be
It's not Bulgaria.
Oh, it's gonna be Faroe Islands, is it?
Do we get the Faroe Islands?
I think we will.
Come on.
Or Armenia, possibly Armenia either. I think. Oh, why does this keep Is any of the stream keep crashing on this UEFA
Yeah.
website? Oh my god!
Smooth. Latvia. Mine's smooth.
The Dennis Cirkin Derby, if we got them.
Probably play for them, will he?
Oh my, mine keeps crashing for fuck's sake.
Don't worry, Connor. Davey's got you. Just sit there.
Oh, here, cheers, UEFA. I'd like to blame my Wi-Fi, but I can't. My Wi-Fi's decent. Like,
Clearly not.
I want the 5G there, and it's still not working.
Faroe Islands. My mate Kenny has just texted me there. Says you're a bit behind. And he actually says he's wrong. I don't want to know, Kenny. I have to go in the spirit of this, but thank you. Kenny, a friend of the podcast. He says I'm mistaken the rules.
But the
So
thing is, the
it's-
streams always.
It's Armenia.
Is it?
Yeah, we've got Armenia. Yeah.
Got Armenia.
Oh, that's probably the toughest of them, but it's still very winnable. Like,
That's all right. I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with that draw, lads.
So let's get it confirmed. So the Republic of Ireland will be against Portugal or Denmark, Hungary or Armenia. What do you think? Not the worst.
It's not the worst. That's Armenia lost at home to Faroe Islands in November. So
Yeah, because their best player for years would have always been Henrik Mkhitaryan, and of course
Yeah.
he's not there anymore. So, and the last time we played them, do you remember we played them at home and Robbie Brady scored a last minute winning penalty?
I do, yeah.
So
Actually, I actually met him in the airport afterwards and said, Robbie Brady, congratulations. I always knew you could do it, mate. And said that
yeah,
bastard
man, you
Martin
retired more times.
spurred him on. Martin. We created magic
I'm happy with
together.
that. I'm quite happy with that. I think that'd be all right. They're ranked 100 in the world, Armenia. I know rankings don't really count for a lot now, but that's not a bad.
Right.
Well,
So
it's going to be
let's-
about that first game, isn't it?
So let that sink in. There we go. There's a completed draw. The graphics are a bit wonky there. Sorry about it. Fuck it. So I'm just going to read out some of the comments there, guys. We're going to catch up with the comments and then going to have a chat about it. Take Hungary second seed all day. Latvia or Faroes and pot 4 would be great for us, says Liam Hewitt. Well, it was Armenia. Jack Kennedy, would we have been better getting a 5-team group? Don't really think so. Alfie Conley's happy with it. Ed M wanted Estonia. John Buckley, that's not a bad draw. It could have been worse. Old Dude 420, Conor in the skies, reckons we can top it. That's not a bad draw. We will top this group. Let's go. John O'Sullivan, Emmanuel Adebayega. He will be ready for September, Dave. A good defender. Cormac Keane. Oh, John O'Sullivan. He's having a great time. Cormac Keane sound. Good man, Cormac. Michael Healy. Bulgaria again, asks Nuri. No, it wasn't. I'm actually going to bypass some of these comments, guys. Sorry. Dave LFC, I'd be confident with all of them. And
by the way,
John
second does get playoff. Just to confirm that second gets a playoff.
second gets you a playoff. John O'Sullivan, you didn't say it, Dave. No, sorry, John. I've had 2 coffees in me. Michael, I wanted the Faroes as well. Davey LFC, when does Portugal and Denmark play? Do we know that?
March. It's March. It's the same time we play Bulgaria. The Nations League quarterfinal is on. I think. I don't know whether they're doing it the Nations League quarterfinal and semi-final in March, or they're doing the semi-final and finals in June.
Cool.
I don't know what the story is.
And then, of course, some of the reaction to Armenia. Shauna Carl, Armenia. B. Maher, Armenia. Daniel Barrett, yeah, we got Armenia. We did. Realistically, says Alfie Papazian. Sorry, Alfie. Realistically, we can be hoping for a playoff. Cormac Keane. If we can't be Armenia, then we won't be hungry, lads. That's a pretty balanced group, says old dude 420. Agree there. Ed M. A competitive group, but we have a fair chance to qualify. Not a bad group, says Kevin O. Chris Burn, play like we did in the first 45 minutes against England, and we will be comfortably second, not first. Top two get out. Just a person 6942. Playoff. No playoffs. We're going for top spots, says Kevin O. Ian Arkbuckle. If Portugal or Denmark win the Nations League, what does that mean? The second get automatic qualification. And obviously asked there about that. So keep those comments coming in, guys. We're up to date on the comments. As you can see down the bottom right, Portugal or Denmark, Hungary, ourselves, and Armenia. I'm going to try and update those graphics. We've got 3,000 people watching us live. Brilliant stuff. We're going to be on for the next few minutes anyway. So lads, yeah, I think we're all very happy with that group. I'm just going to do something there. Talk amongst yourselves.
Is anyone that's actually not happy with this group in the comments? Because I don't know about you, Martin, but we seem to be happy enough with this. Like, it's I would say a very positive draw in that aspect. Like, we could have got Greece, we could have got Ukraine, I believe we could have got as well, who would be a lot better than Hungary. So I'm happy with you.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I think, we know what Denmark are going to bring. They're a very good side if they manage to beat Portugal, of course. And Portugal, are they going to have Ronaldo? They're a kind of team in transition sometimes as well. You can always get a result against them, I think. Especially, I think a good point there for Sean O'Carroll. We've got to get results at home. September, October, November in the games. Well, we obviously don't know where they are yet, but we've got to make like Lansdowne Road a fortress now. I'm interested as well to see, will we arrange a friendly in June? And obviously that will be dictated to by the Nations League campaign, because obviously we do the business in March. That's fine, but obviously I think those finals probably are in June. They normally are. So that might mean who we're going to be playing in friendlies. I hope the FAI get their act together and look at it quite quickly and get a camp in, if they can, for Ireland to get Heimer working with the squad after the March game, which obviously is important still. 2 games there, of course, against Bulgaria, but try and get the lads together and go into it then. And
I think
I look forward to seeing us. How we
just to bump in there, Prendy. I think that's something that's probably nailed on, is getting friendlies in June. I don't think it's I think it would be a disgrace if they didn't. So yeah, there'll definitely be. It's just who the level of opposition will they go for England or France, or because England aren't in the playoff, but we don't want to play. I'd imagine after playing in the Nations League, we wouldn't play them again. But in terms of that level, or will we go down to look for a pot 3 team for the likes of Scotland or even a Northern Ireland, someone that we could be like, oh yeah, it'll be a good game, but we can beat. So it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what type of friendly they try to arrange.
Yeah, I could easily see us playing someone like Wales. I think, the Noel Mooney derby, Dave. Happy birthday to Noel as well.
Hey,
but,
good man, Noel.
It's no, I think that, again, we've got to cut our cloth accordingly. We haven't got a lot of money to attract teams, and sometimes a lot of these kind of deals are done of friendly opposition. I think it would suit us, Northern Ireland and Wales, perhaps playing each other, just because it's a game and it's trying things out. It'll be teams around our kind of level as well. So that would be something I think could happen in June. Wouldn't have big travel with that as well.
Do you know it's also quite... Sorry, Mark. No, I was going to say, it's also quite... Obviously, the world is quite mad at the moment. We look like we've avoided any potential headaches, like a Belarus or anywhere like that, in that like disruption or anything like that. So that's a big. I mean, just looking there for travel. I mean, Portugal, Denmark, it's a straight flight. Hungary's a straight flight. Armenia is a double barrel flight, really, isn't it? You got to land in Turkey or Germany or whatever, and then go to Armenia. So I think travel wise, it's not the best. Actually, it's okay. Just from a complete travel perspective and a selfish perspective. But the only thing is, the only country that I've never been to before is Armenia, which is a bit... Have you lads been to Armenia?
No, not
No, I don't really plan on other than going to football. To be honest, it's not a bucket list country anyway. I don't know any history behind it. You might do, but
It's
just on
whether
teams
you know, the thing about the travel is, one thing now a lot of fans are going to be looking at is obviously the travel, and when the dates are going to be set. We'll only know that in the next 48 hours. Then we won't know where, for example, Portugal is going to be a headache. We're not going to know that one. So we might know the other games, but it is all next year. You won't be able to book it yet anyway. So, and it won't only has to be finalised certain dates. We'll know the dates, but we won't know where the venues are.
And by the way, we are live. We're back live, by the way, 9 o'clock this Sunday. We are back live. We'll hopefully have the fixtures. We'll know a bit more about that, so there'll be further reaction. So put that in your calendars, folks. 9 o'clock Irish, UK time. Yeah. We are back live. Do we know, Martin? Sorry, Conor.
Just to interrupt, just for people who are thinking Hungary's not a great draw, just in that essence that of the 4 teams group, these are the teams we've invited. And we've avoided Slovakia would have been the one, probably the ideal one in Group A, but Northern Ireland got them, let them lose to them. But Group B, we avoided Sweden from pot 2. Group C, we avoided Greece. Group D, we avoided Ukraine. Group E, we avoided Turkey. So I would say we got the second best draw out of. I know Hungary did all right in the Nations League, but just on paper and like Sweden, their attacking lineup's brilliant. Greece I just hate looking at them. Turkey have some exceptional young players in their team. They did very impressively in the Euros. Yeah, it's probably a toss between Ukraine and Hungary, but I would rather play Hungary than face Ukraine. Ukraine have a lot of technically very good footballers, so I think it's a very positive draw in that sense.
It is. Let's catch up with some of the comments there. Keep them coming in, by the way. We're going to be live for the next little bit. Ian Arbuckle, if Portugal and Denmark win a Nations League, what does that mean? Does second get automatic qualification? Do we know that?
No.
Fair enough. And second place is a playoff. B. Maher, we avoided the group of death, I think. Yeah, Conor just explained there. I think it's good. Mike Henno, KK, bring it on. Come on, you boys in green. Good man, Mike. Kevin O, thanks, lads. Just glad we didn't get England. Congrats on 3,000 viewers. Thank you very much, Kevin O, for being one of those 3,000 viewers. We're up to approaching 3,300. There you go. Can we get up to 4,000? Go on, keep watching it. De Marquez, who do we want? Portugal or Denmark, lads?
It's hard because I would fancy ourselves getting a point off either of them at home. You probably would say Denmark because of this. No matter how bad Portugal can play on any given day, they always have that bit of magic in the team. Someone can do something out of nothing. Denmark have a bit less of that, although Denmark are, in terms of football and in a footballing structure and how they play football, they are a very good side and they have a lot of good, decent young players. So you would probably say Denmark because they don't have that moment of magic out of one individual. They do. They still have Eriksson and they have Højlund, who are good in international football. But I would probably say we'd rather get Denmark.
Yeah, I mean, Eriksson is 7 years older, isn't he, than when last time he tore us apart in Dublin. What about you, Martin? Denmark or Portugal?
I'd rather have Portugal. I think we can raise our game against them away. Depends where they play it, obviously. We'll bring a big travelling contingent with us, which will make a difference. And I fancy us to nick a result against them at home as well. And we also have the ability to, if they've already qualified at that stage, for example, it's going to be key, I think, the dates for the games. But, we could get a 1-0 if it was them coming to Dublin as the last game, for example, not needing a result. I think that could play into our hands. I think that's going to be key, looking at the actual fixture dates. Denmark are just going to be resilient, and I could see them just being hard to beat, and they don't have that special moment, like Conor said. They don't have that special kind of player, but they're just rigid and very, very difficult to break down and get results against. So I think we could raise our game against Portugal and get a historic result against them again. So that's what we've done in the past. So that's where I think with that one.
Yeah, I mean, from a totally travel point of view, I'd love to go back to Denmark.
Jesus, Wales got Wales has got a good group. Wales got Belgium, North Macedonia, Kazakhstan, and Liechtenstein. Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Group. I haven't been to Denmark since 2019. Had a great. Where we first met.
That's where you met me, Dave. That's what you want. You want a little reunion with me.
Where you met me, should we say? Yeah. I was wearing my lovely white Italian 90 shell tracksuit, and people were offering me money. Ali, bring me Denmark. Ali wants Denmark. Josh Hennessy, hi David. Good Group F, Ireland football. Good man, Josh. Thank you so much for watching. Jack Kennedy, would we have been better getting a 5-group team or 5-team group? Do you think? What do you reckon, lads?
Makes no odds really to me. It saves us a bit of money, by the way, going to another away trip. But in terms of that aspect, it probably makes no difference.
Yeah,
No, definitely, it's better for us being a 4-team group because we've got more chances of fucking up against another side. True though.
Yep, yeah. John Buckley, hope we get Denmark. We owe them one. Talking about the 5-1. And not just the 5-1, the 2019 game as well, actually. The 1-1 draw. Kieran Foster, suddenly 2025 is a big year. Stay Nations League B in March, important. They need a proper manager, June count, to prep properly for the World Cup, which will determine his future with us. It's exciting with many winnable ones. I think Kieran makes a great point there. Kieran, thank you for that. We have to remember, this manager has not had a proper camp with these guys, and he will get one. He'll obviously have the 2 games in March, hopefully 2 home matches. That would be in June. He'll have a camp in June, hopefully 2 home qualifiers. He'll have the games in March as well, the home and away playoff. So, yeah, we're going to see what the manager's all about. Owen Cassidy, I swear Armenia, Azerbaijan is threatening to go bad. Again, is that correct? I haven't heard too much about it, Owen, but yeah, there is a little war going on between those two, which has kind of gone under the radar. I can't remember which side it was, but basically, and this is important because it could kick off, actually. Basically, one had after the Soviet Union broke up, one took a bit of land back that the other had. And then basically Russia stepped in and went, right, that's it. Pair of yous, shake hands and forget about it. Because if you try to get that land back, we're going to intervene. And then basically when Russia invaded Ukraine, one of the sides, can't remember which one it was, took the side back and went, right, what are you going to do about it? And the other side went back to Russia, Mother Russia, and said, right, they do something about this. And they went, no, sorry, you're on your own. That was it. So a big war broke out, which nobody really spoke about. So they're always, I think they have to be kept, well, I mean, they're in the same pot anyway, but they have to be kept away from each other. They hate each other. Just a person, 6942. Who do we think, Denmark or Portugal? I think the 2 lads have said Portugal. I like Denmark because I
said Denmark.
There.
You don't listen to me.
No.
I said Denmark, mate. I said Denmark. I think Prendy said that. I think Prendy wants Denmark as well. He just wants the Portugal away there.
No, he well, yeah, maybe. Sorry, Conor. Just bring it down.
I have a question for you, by the way. Where do we play Denmark? Is it Copenhagen? If we play,
yeah. No, couldn't go back to a roost, could we?
No, they'll go to Copenhagen. Bigger crowd, bigger capacity, I think, and
Talia Park.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Talia Park, and that's a cool ground. I remember watching that for the first time 32 years ago when we got the 0-0 in Denmark in 1992. What are chances in the group? Let's have a discussion. Nah, you see. See, I'm better in the mornings. You are. Denmark, obviously, man. Portugal beat Ireland 3-0 at home. Away from home. Sorry, yeah, they yes, that was this year actually, wasn't it? But I mean, that, to be fair, that was a tactically inept performance, and it was a tactically inept performance. Not taking out John O'Shea because Martin will have a cry about it, but no, it was just like, yeah, that I'd like to see us set up under Heimer against them. I think it'd be quite different. Denmark have fallen off since 2021, bad World Cup and bad Euro, says Ali.
Still got to the what? They lost to Germany in the Euros, didn't they?
So still a good side, aren't they?
I still think they have decent. I know what Ali means in terms of they're not the ones force that they were, that they could beat probably anybody in world football any given day, but they still are a decent side, like.
Absolutely. Just a person, 6942. Denmark's prefer, but I think Portugal will beat them. Maybe. You're Nurk. So who fancies mixing it with Orban's black shirts in Budapest?
Orban's the centre back for thingy, but I don't get. Is there meant to be a joke to that?
I don't know. Have I just pissed all over myself again? Is that another double entendre?
I don't know.
You don't know him. I've actually been.
Orban is the he's a
Yeah,
Hungarian politician. He's the prime minister. So
Are you
it's
sure?
Oh, the
it's a big
fascist.
political joke.
Oh,
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 yeah.
s- and
Sorry,
he plays
yeah.
centre half for them as well. Willie Orban plays centre half and is politician.
Yeah, he's
No, it's on about politically, basically.
Yeah, because they're quite sympathetic towards Russia, aren't they? Which is kind of worrying. John Callahan, Carl Lane,
Caroline.
Carl Lane. Sorry, John, if I butchered your name, but I mean, if you've watched the show, I do to everyone. I butcher my own bloody name. This could have been way worse here. It's back to the 80s with Portugal, Denmark, Hungary, and Armenia. If we get Denmark, it would be brilliant. Good man, John. B. Maher, Portugal will get a dodgy penalty against us if we beat them or if we play them. Josh Hennessy, hi David. Ireland 4, Armenia 0. I hope so. We didn't do too well against them away from home under Kenny, I remember. Just a person 6942. Is Mkhitaryan still with Armenia? Butchered spelling. Well,
No, he's not. I think he was booted out. I think there was a big thing made of it. He was actually removed from the national team or something a couple of years ago, and whilst he was still playing for Inter, I believe at the time, and it was a big thing made of it. So, no, he's not in the national team anymore. So they're very weak these days in terms of star players.
didn't he go to Chelsea? He was supposed to go to Liverpool, and then he's just like, nah.
He signed for United, played for United, and then he was in that swap deal for Alexis Sanchez. Went to Arsenal, and then he went to Italy.
He was terrible. Geroj McGann, ideal opening fixture for Ireland. I think one of the top seeds away. Catch them cold after the Euros. If they're in the Euros.
There's nothing on this summer.
Catch a cold after the Nations
After
League.
Nations League.
Yeah. I'm just reverting to my old sort of like but Portugal, Denmark, catch them cold, get the tough one out of the way, get that away fixture out of the way. Either one of them. When are the fixtures announced, Martin? When can we get tickets?
The dates are there. You know, it's not the dates are out there for the windows. That's all been confirmed already. But you're not going to know the fixtures for a couple of days. It's not pre-done now. I don't think they did try to do that, but they then mix it around, didn't they? Trying to work out double headers and things like that. And it used to be negotiated in a little room after the draw. I think. Sorry, it is predetermined a little bit. Yeah, it is. It doesn't matter about the journeys and the travel. They don't try and work that out for the fans at all anymore.
So what happened was, what used to happen was, they used to go and have it. Sit in a room, smoky room. They pick a neutral. Well, they pick one of the host countries, whatever, and then they'd have a big argument about it. And we always send Jack, or I think we sent Bobby Robson, under Stan, I remember. Basically, UEFA said, right, I've had enough of this, because everyone started moaning about it, threatening legal action, all this. So they went, right, it goes into a computer, bosh, and it's random. Yeah. That's what they do, which I think is, yeah. Ali, 3 draws in the group, though, couldn't beat Serbia, Slovenia. Portugal topped the group after 2 games.
Just a question, just a response to Ali there, because I know Ali's right about the Euros that drew the 3 games with England, Serbia, and Slovenia, but most recently in the Nations League, actually, they finished second behind Spain. Ran away with that group. Spain won all bar 1 game, but Denmark finished second on 8 points. Serbia were third on 6, and Switzerland were last on 2. So, like, their last in their their 6 Nations League games, they won 2, drew 2, lost 2. So, like, it's not like they were terrible in Nations League. I know they probably got some of the easier teams in terms of Group A, but Serbia and Switzerland are still, you'd say Serbia would be more our level and Switzerland probably a wee bit better. Like,
fair. Paul Cullen, what about the hoops, Lance? I wonder will Kenny have a shout up front in the next year? I mean, it was a gorgeous finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. He's really kicked on this season. It's been great to watch, because he's a ruthless finisher. Like, he's brilliant in front of goal, and he's developed every other aspect of his game. And it seems like he's going to go back to Celtic in January and get a chance in the first team, which is it's a very it's tough for Rovers now, because they're going to have, most likely, unless he comes back to Celtic and doesn't impress in training, then he goes back to Rovers from there. But he'll probably miss the knockout stage then for Rovers in January. So I don't know what they'll do, whether they'll try and bring in another striker, or, because Rory Gaffney, I know, was out most of the season, he'll be back.
Good old Gaffney. Ali, lost to Australia. only drew to Tunisia in the last 2 international tournaments. They've 0 out of 7 wins, 4 out of 7 draws.
Ali is happy with getting these plays.
He really is. Good man, Ali. Thank you, by the way, for watching. Josh Hennessy. Hi, Martin. Good winner in home Ireland. Aviva.
I think it
Good
means
winner.
Good win.
Good win
Yeah.
against Denmark. Okay, he's saying hello to you, Martin.
Oh, yeah,
Don't be
hi,
rude.
Josh. No, yeah, like
Ignorant.
I think when we have to
Ignoramus Martin over
bamboozled
there.
there.
it's fucking rubbing off on me from these two clowns.
Oh,
What you're rubbing off? You're getting
what
rubbed
did
off
I
from
do?
2 clowns. What?
Right.
What you do in your
Yeah,
personal
look,
life, mate?
again, you go up against these top seeds, you have to get a good result at home, and you've got to just be solid and hard to beat away, and hope that they beat everyone else, and that normally does happen. So we can get good results, I think, in this. Whoever it's Denmark, if it is Portugal, I'm kind of fed up of going to these. Like, it's an attractive one for us, but
Hot
I don't want
war
to go out of our way
countries.
again. I didn't want to go out of our. Remember that was a nightmare, Dave, wasn't it? When we went to Portugal last time. Where was it?
Gibraltar.
We put No, the other one, the one we went north of Porto, was it?
Oh,
What
with
was the
Vero.
place?
That was
Oh,
a
that
pain
was a
in the
pain in
arse.
the hole. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
good
pain
trip,
in the arse.
but so yeah, Gibraltar's not a bad one, but they don't need to do that. Like, bring us to Lisbon. Let's have a day out in Lisbon and be nice and loud and noisy, and we'll be up for that. I think. And that's what I'd like us to see if it is there. And Copenhagen, no problem going back there at all.
Just spend plenty of money, but it'll be a good trip.
Great. Oh, I love Copenhagen.
I mean, Lisbon won't be like, again, thinking from a ticketing perspective, it won't be a problem for us. I think Portugal, wherever they host it, but Denmark will be, because we'll bring big numbers to Denmark, and we've always had problems there with numbers that we bring and getting tickets. So, and I don't know what Armenia will even hold. So that's something, again, all going to be around the time as in the games, and obviously capacity of stadiums. So there's no point panicking about it now. Get yourself registered with the FAI away portal, and get a season ticket if you do want to support them, and that will have a bearing now on your ticket applications. You get a bonus point for going to games now, so that's all relevant.
And never mind. Go on ahead with the comments.
No, go on.
It's just that Heimer's press conference is on now, so if there's any interesting quotes he comes up with, someone please put them in the comments.
Please do. Mike Otter, how you doing, Mike? Portugal, Denmark, what language is that in?
Hungarian, is it?
Hungary. Yeah, it must be Hungarian. Hungary, Ireland, and Tajikistan, which
That's
obviously
Armenia in their language.
Yeah, good man, Mike. Thank you for watching, by the way. Nurek, Hungary's hardcore support are black-shirted fascist sympathizers. There could be trouble. Seriously, that is a good point. Actually, no, like that is a good point. Europe has, the funny thing was, last time I was in Hungary, it was a very different place. COVID was sort of just starting to take hold. It was 2020, and it was quite peaceful. The world was a lot calmer back then, and everything just seems to have gone to shit. And those of you who have traveled to the continent, it's gone a bit mad, and people are getting a bit more extreme. You're either extreme left or extreme right. So we'll talk about that, obviously, when we find out when we're playing Hungary and all that. By the way, Budapest, beautiful city, nice people, good people, great food, lots to see there as well, and I'm really looking forward to going back. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't take a nasty turn. Mike Otter, Ulster, Letzburg. What's that? Is this Mike?
I hope he didn't. That doesn't mean anything bad, but I'll put it in Google Translate.
Go on.
I think I wonder is that just Ulster in Hungarian, like?
All right.
But
go on. Well, you should know that, being an Ulsterman. Shauna Carroll, should we be getting Louis Barry in now? Okay.
Luxembourg is Luxembourg, isn't it?
Yeah. But on Louis Barry, wait and see.
Ulster, got you. The 6 counties got Luxembourg. I like it. Ali, who's backing Armenia?
Go down to the next comment. I think he means who's going Armenia.
Yeah, fair enough. Auto correct. Who's going Armenia? We're going to them all. We're going to be live from every single one of them. I might go to at least Ireland avoided San Marino. I really want to San Marino. I have never been to San Marino. Would have been good fun. Right, lads, I think we're going to call it a day on that one. We've been on for over an hour and 15 minutes. So just to wrap up, Group F, Portugal, Denmark, Hungary, Ireland, Armenia. We're going to find out, hopefully, over the next few days. We are going to be live this Sunday, 9 p.m. Irish and UK time. Do join us. We will be live on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and, of course, the YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you haven't watched us before, this is what we do. We go to all the games. We talk about the Irish team. We talk about the Irish players playing abroad as well, across the border, really. Where Martin and I are, funny enough. They play over here. And that's the sort of stuff that we do. And, of course, Conor is over at Rev Tracker. You want to find out, you want to keep track, hence the name of the Twitter page, Irish players that are currently in the squad or will be in the squad very soon. That is the place to go. You want all your nostalgia and all that happy stuff. Lansdowne Road/Roar is also where you need to be too. We also have a website, lansdowneroar.ie, if you want an audio version of most of our podcasts. I don't think we're going to do one on this. I think we'll just keep this a YouTube special. There's no real point in doing an audio version. And Martin, before we go, the world's worst salesman.
Me?
Yes,
We've got some amazing stuff actually on sale at the moment, especially for the Christmas market. You can get your orders in. We've put up links on our various social media platforms and obviously YouTube as well. But we have behind me here, we've got some beautiful Paul McGrath, the green chevron mug. We've got the white one as well. We've got a wrist on the mug as well for the 40th anniversary wrist on, and that's a little bit close up of the mug there. Paul McGrath, designed wonderfully by Dave. And we've also got some whiskey flasks as well with the 1988 logo, that one. And also we've got the 1994 one as well. So yeah, check out the links on those, and perfect gifts for Christmas. So do order this week if you want them in time for Christmas.
There you go. And of course, the link for that will be in. We're going to do another version of this video. So we're going to upload this again, and it will be in the description of this video. So if you're watching the live version, there is also a re-upload. Actually, no, I think it's actually in this. It's probably in this, but if not, it'll be in the other version. It's the link to it anyway. Do help Martin out there, lads. Your £5 a month can help him go to Armenia. Actually, your £5 a month can help me go to Armenia. And Johnny Fox, 1975. How you doing, Johnny? Enjoy the chat, lads. On my way to Letterkenny from Dublin. So thanks to the company. Happy with the draw. Good man, John. Safe travels. Anyway, we're going to leave it there, guys. Just under. I mean, literally 3,700 of you watching us live. I think that's the most we've ever had. And it's not even 12:30. That is brilliant. Thank you so much. We genuinely appreciate you, our Roar faithful. We will be live this Sunday. Do join us. Live interactive. Same again. Have your say. Get involved with Irish football's most interactive podcast. We'll let this digest, and then we're going to have a further chat about the group. Hopefully we'll know some more about when we're playing, where we're playing, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure there's going to be more twists and turns. Of course, Heimer is having his press conference right now in Abbottstown. Don't know why he wasn't in Zurich, but that is what it is. Anyway, I'm David Dunn. He's Martin Prendergast. That's Conor McAvoy over there. This is Lansdowne Roar live. You are beautiful. We will see you on Sunday, 9 o'clock live. Good day and God bless.